Hello, hello everyone, welcome back. Energy is high because my stomach is empty. Here's the thing, I've noticed this thing where if I eat too much during a stream or right before a stream, my brain just like fucking crashes and I cannot think. Same with going into a panel. Oh my god, I like starve myself before panels. I also starve myself before panels because it's a convention and there's no shot that I could function normally. Also, why am I so greasy looking? Ugh, hold on, I hate that. I'm gonna change that. Why don't you all say hi to each other for like a quick second? One moment. I don't know if you guys know this, my apartment is quite small. And so this is my like makeup vanity. I keep it back here. Oops. I keep my makeup vanity back here. And like, it's got a little light on it and everything. It's quite cute. But at least it also makes it easy for me to like really quickly dash over if I'm looking particularly, I don't know, like I'm doing a cosplay of the BP oil spill on my forehead. Hello, hello. Cricketdrug says, what's up, gamers? Also, we have Umbral Draconics back in the chat for YouTube. Cyber Ninja says, hey, fellow chat members. Also, if you're watching on YouTube or on TikTok right now, I did update my overlay over there a little bit. So now if you're watching on any mobile platform, it should look a little nicer, have some more of my brand colors. You see the leaves in that corner, that corner, and that corner if you're watching on mobile platforms. Yeah, those are new. Check that out. Beyond that, it's not crazy different, but lovely to have you guys. The experience is always better on Twitch though, so definitely hop on over there if you feel like it. Other than that, let's see. Nasser says we killed the T-Rex. In D&D, right? You mean in a game, right? You mean in fantasy worlds, right? Yes. Ah, amazing. Kamashita also says, I fell into a trap today. I ended up watching K-pop Demon Hunters. Why? Okay, what is it about it? Because I went onto Netflix and I saw it was marketed as like a kids show and I wasn't 100% sure how everyone got into it other than just the latent K-pop obsession that's been happening recently. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Also, Bootstraps Nate, hi, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much for being here, saying good evening. Hello, thanks for being the first subscriber. Bootstraps Nate, thank you so much. Coltsart is also here. Thank you for the follow. And Wandering Wild says my D&D campaign ended a couple weeks ago. We did over 300 damage to the devil in one hit. I did over 300 damage to the devil in one hit. Holy shit. Really just, you may not have killed him in one hit, but my god, you fucking made him wish he was dead. That is fucking cool. What class are you that you can do that? Also, Blood Covered says my kids are obsessed with whatever that is. K-pop Demon Hunters, yeah, the entirety of the fucking content creator space is really into it right now. Oh, Luca also wants me to hydrate. Dude, this used to have ice. Oh. Oh my god, DVCU, oh my god, is back for a 155th stream in a row. That is wild, holy shit. Can't believe you watch this shit all the time. Netflix exists, speaking of Netflix. You don't have to be here, but I appreciate that you are. Also, Biggie Cheese at 1218, thank you so much for being here as well. Good to see ya. Let me add you to the board too. Biggie Cheese, 1812, right? 1218, I know numbers. How are you guys doing today? How is everyone? 1218, there we go. And Crazy Gaming, thanks for your third stream in a row. Welcome back. Youngerton over on YouTube says, love the videos. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. I've been putting out more of them. If you notice an uptick in content recently, it's mostly because I'm gonna do a lot of sponsorships here soon and I don't wanna flood you guys with just sponsorships and I wanna make it seem at least like somewhat balanced. So that's why you're seeing a lot more content just in general. I'm posting 5 days a week now as opposed to 4, and I'm trying to do my best to post more stuff for members on YouTube, and then just in general, more stuff across the board. So it's lovely to have you guys along for that ride. Let's see. Kamashita says the entirety of the music was a solid experience for K-pop Demon Hunters. I have heard it's really addicting. And I've also seen a lot of cosplays, and a good cosplay is pretty solid, pretty solidly convincing. Also, Copen says, energy is up because my stomach is empty was hilarious. I'm a comedian and I do the same before performances. It's either like keeping energy up by starving myself, or it's keeping energy up by taking a shot of tequila right before turning the camera on. And I can't ethically do that as many times as I stream, so here we are. You get me and a handful of emergency pretzel sticks. Here we are, by the way. I'll do the influencer thing. Emergency pretzel sticks. So if I feel very faint, I'll just do a little munch. Have you guys seen that thing? Okay, this is I don't know if anyone else did this when they were a kid. Also Sombrero? Oh, my brain broke trying to read that. Hello, Younger, welcome in, same with Dodo. And then also Younger wants me to hydrate, breathe from Zactafane. I'm gonna do those two separately. And then Panda by Design, welcome in, amazing name. Let's see, Cyber Ninja says, if you watch anime, any good recommendations? I need more shows while waiting for new episodes to come out. Can I say something? I started watching Attack on Titan, finished it, didn't know how I felt about the ending. And I understand the ending made a lot of people angry, I guess, who had read the manga or something. I don't know, I thought it was, like I don't want to spoil it, but like, that one it's a good ride, it's a good anime. The animation is fucking fantastic, also. Cool. Zach says it's a valid feeling to have. Solid. Also, Strange Miniature says, get your bag, your cheddar, get paid. Thank you. And Bootstrap State says, theaters are posting showings with sing-along options. Really? What? To be fair, theaters are also like kind of struggling right now ever since COVID, which is understandable, and also they kind of deserve it. Why is popcorn $20? If anything could disappear from like the common existence and me be fine with it, movie theaters is really close to the top. It's like golf courses, movie theaters, pho places. I don't like pho, I'm so sorry. Let's see, Wandering Wilder says K-pop Demon Hunters is a solid movie. The music's extremely catchy. The story itself is pretty damn good. Honestly, just lightning in the bottle kind of moment. I getcha. Lucas Jones says $1 theaters. Here's a kid, we're so fun though. Oh my god, dude, yeah, we had like $2 Tuesdays or something like that, and or like free movies in the summer, and we grew up poor, so that was like our only time to ever see a movie when I was a kid. That was pretty solid. That was pretty fun. Do they even do that still? Oh, I don't know. Also, deoxyribonucleic acid, fancy name, I love that. It says PHO Place is going away as wild. Oh, sorry, Pho Place is going away as wild. Pho is so good. I've yet to have good pho. Oh shit, we have a hype train. How do we have a hype train? Did someone do something? Oh shit, well, welcome in to everyone who has helped out with the hype train. Thank you so much. I guess we're on one now. Is it a normal one? It's a normal hype train. Why did that start? No one donated. No one generated. Okay, well, fine, I'll take it. We also have another hydrate and a posture check from Aruku. Honestly, the water thing just helps me to shut the fuck up for a second. What I was gonna say, oh my god, Bootstrap 8, thanks for gifting a sub to Friar Donut. Friar Donut is a fantastic name, by the way. Can you imagine like a Friar, oh my god, a combination chicken and donut place, which I have seen in Philly, by the way, that is called Friar Donut, but it's like fryer as in like a fryer to make donuts and chicken in. How good would that be? Oh. Anyway, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I'll add a little ×2 here. And then Arrowhead said, hey, hi, howdy, how are we on this tantalizing Tuesday? Amazing. And then the Mana Stone, welcome back. DBCU said, Friar, I hardly know her. Yee. But one thing I was gonna do today, by the way, is potentially go through and do a, like, a little bit of a survival game type thing. I'm not 100% sure what I want to play though, so I'm gonna need your guys' help deciding if we get to that point. In the meantime, Mr. Slothman, thanks for gifting a community sub and getting us most of the way to the next level. There we go, Mr. Slothman03. Thanks for being here. What I was gonna say, oh my god, yeah, Terminal said you didn't tell us about your pretzel, you started, got distracted. The thing about the pretzels that we used to do is, and this only works really well with like the little curly pretzels, that I feel like I'm on a Disney Channel original movie where I'm like, hi, welcome to Diana's stream. Is we used to break apart the, like, one of the little end caps off a pretzel, and then just kind of like lick the end and then make it pliable and like make them like glue back together and basically stick the pretzel back together if you wet it just enough with your saliva. And then by doing that, it's stable enough that you can make a chain of pretzels and make them into like a little necklace, which I thought was really cool. Greg says that's definitely rolled gold. You guys can tell the pretzel brand? Okay. You guys are, ooh, I don't know. I guess I've never seen an off-brand pretzel before either, though. But Mr. Southman, thank you so much for the community gifted sub, and right on its heels. Oh my god. Remus says, gonna listen to you while I play my Tiefling Monk because I finally got Baldur's Gate 3. That's amazing! Congrats on the journey you're about to go on. Holy shit, don't forget to mod it. Okay, Wither's Big Naturals is right there, and that's a necessary part of the onboarding process at this point. But Remus Jedwin, thank you so much for the sub. We'll add your name up here. Remus_Jed Win. Haha, good to have you, good to have you. We also have Big Brother DM, welcome back! It's good to see you again. What month are you on? Been subscribed for 8 months? Oh my goodness, good to see you, good to see you. Big Brother DM. Lovely to have you. Wandering Wilder also subbed? Holy shit, thank you guys! Oh my god, Wandering Wilder. There we are. King Silverback is also followed. Lovely to have you. And Atomic Rocket says, I'm brainstorming a no pants playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Is that a thing where you like, are we talking about getting a mod where you don't have pants or just like never equipping pant armor? What are we talking about here? I need the specifics. Also, Yuger says, hello, love the video. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Glad you like it. Also, and Anthony says, actually, I've got to go because I wake up at 3. It was nice popping in for a second, though. Good luck with waking up at 3 in the fucking morning. Holy shit. I do not envy you. I do that for planes and like flights and things like that, but that's only because I suck at booking flights. Well, I don't suck at it. I choose the cheapest flight possible. I'm one of those girlies where no matter how rich I get, I'm never gonna fly first class because I pinch pennies when it comes to flights. Oh no, it's Lino says, but I know pants. Is that the character or? Also, Wandering Wilder says, yeah, are you or the characters gonna go Donald Duck? No, this says Diana's on board either way. Oh, 1000%. Also, Alex Mercer over on YouTube says, you got tattoos? I do not have any tattoos, actually. That is a solid question, though. I feel like I was gonna get an armband tattoo on my left arm a little while ago, and I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it anymore. It was for my first D&D character, actually, so yeah. But no, I don't have any currently. Aaron says hello. Hi! And then Kamashita says, I did post a description of K-pop Demon Hunters earlier. Let me know if you want me to repost. God, in the Discord, I'm guessing? Or was it just like way up in chat? It might have been pushed up. Also, Girl with the Pie is back. Hi, how was your birthday? Saying, hey Diana, I want to let you know that the dice yesterday were right. I had a great time at my party last night. I guess a 19 wasn't high enough to avoid getting that pie in the face though. I mean, at this point, you gotta consider it part of the brand, you know? Also, why is this random exclamation mark commands just chilling here? How long has that been here? Hello? Get the fuck out of my, get out of here. Get off of my overlay. No one told me this was still here from last time. It's a placeholder for commands. Anyway. Holy shit! Draconic? Oh my god. Guys, Draconic Storyteller just tipped $300. That is insane. I've never seen that before. Holy shit, thank you so much. That is the exact amount needed to pay for my contacts and like my, so I don't know if you were here for it yesterday. The description, the whole thing was that I went to go see the eye doctor and my insurance only covers glasses or contacts and not both. And so I chose to use it to cover glasses. And even after that, it was $400 for glasses and $300 for contacts without insurance. So that shit was insane. So we were doing some fundraising, but Draconic, you fucking killed it. Thank you so much. That is, oh, I'm speechless. Can someone remind me to give Draconic a stream supporter tag? Or can one of my mods give him the tag in the Discord, por favor? And Lucas says now you can get the upgrade to shoot lasers out of your eyes, right? That's the other LASIK. That's the LASIK that they only give you if you go up to the front of the eye doctor and you ask for Big Ted specifically to do your LASIK for you. And then they do that. That's amazing. Let's fucking go. Terminal says put him at the top of the board. We can absolutely put him at the top of the board. Hold on, let me do giant, here, hold on. Let me get your exact username here. Airhead says contacts are expensive as fuck. We're out here paying a subscription fee to see things clearly. It really, yeah, it sucks. And I'm forever envious of people who can just like straight up wake up in the morning and be able to see. Draconic, is it X or is, yeah, Draconic Storyteller. Massive circles. We'll do some giant ones. And then, oh god, I feel like I should draw something else. We'll just do $300. tip, which is amazing. Thank you so much. Let's see. Ferdinand says, random passing by, love your hairstyle, have a good day. Ah, thank you so much. Also, Greg Ross says, you all must have missed the Vision update. It was in the 3rd major patch. Dude, have you guys ever seen r/outside? It's the funniest thing ever. Let me see if I can find it and pull it up. I meant to make a video on this forever ago and I never got around to it, but r/outside is a subreddit where everyone role plays in enacting in character as if outside is like, the real world is basically a simulation. Let me see. Yeah, the free-to-play MMO is what they call it. And there's basically just a bunch of people discussing the mechanics of the game and like the different patches that it's gone through and shit like that. It's super funny. Let me do this real fast. And get this. All situated. There we go. Okay. Anyway, highly recommend this. Also, Arkin Sense 40, hello. And Coogan says, I'm so sick of paying for glasses and being charged to see. Yeah, it sucks. And like, the glass, especially when you're me, my prescription gets worse by like a factor of 0.25 to 0.5 every single year, which means that if I have to go like 2 or 3 years between getting my glasses updated because otherwise it would be like so fucking expensive. I heard that at a certain point it stabilizes, but I'm yet to reach that point for sure. Hello to Clem Approves, Corn Van, Maestro Cheeks, Arkansas, and Mill Monkey, all of whom have followed. Welcome in. And let's see, Jayok says, I hope they roll back the global warming weather update. Not a fan. I'm not a huge fan of it so far. Greg Ross says the economy, the game is in shambles too. Why does everyone have their own currency? Just make it global already. There's some really solid, if we look at like the top posts of the year. My party member logged out. I'm struggling to keep playing solo. Oh, that's just sad. Bamboo is fucking broken. Is the game too woke? Half the NPCs are female. God, I love satire. Bamboo is fucking broken. If the bamboo plant were added to the game today, everyone would be complaining about the massive level of power creep it presents, but despite bamboo being a near one-size-fits-all for every in-game situation, not a single member of the player base bats an eye for no reason other than its legacy content is crazy. Also, Messy Goat says, hi, nice hair and outfit, looks good. Keep up the good work, hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Also, HT, thank you for the sub. Welcome back. Thanks for gifting it to the community. Like, add you to the board. Thank you for helping support the crew and making sure people don't have to sit through ads. Messy Good also wants me to breathe. Woo. Also, Gamer Army says, Diana, you are so cool. Thanks. Aw, shucks. You guys think I'm cool? Man, you didn't know enough about me yet, do ya? Oh boy. No, I think I'm cool at least. Here's a posture check. We also have a hydrate, which I can do. And then Lucas says, I'm posting an article in the Discord about a guy who was blind and got the ability back by using his tooth inside his eye to help make a lens. Put a trigger warning on that, please. And allegedly Macy says, I hope the devs patch out bigotry soon. Horrible mechanic for real. Also, HG says, anyone have any interesting ideas from a twist? Oh yeah, HG, you had a D100, right? Yeah, let me roll that for you. So we have a mechanic here where you can ask me to roll a D100. It is an actual D100, like a proper ball, essentially. Does it roll well? Not really, but it does roll. Oh boy, does it roll. It's also got a nice little ASMR. But HG said, what are the odds I think of something interesting to do for my birthday next Saturday? Let's find out. Quick roll for you. This usually rolls somewhere along the 50s and 60s, like a very specific axis. So we'll see. It ran into my pretzels and rolled a nat fucking 1. No way. Oh, I'm so sorry. Should we call pretzel interference? Should I roll again? It rolled right into my little ramekin pretzels. By the way, this is how I feel fancy when I eat small snacks, is I put them in these little containers, these little ramekins that I definitely 100% did not steal from my college dormitory's cafeteria, and if you say otherwise, I'll sue. Allegedly. DBC said, Diana, yeah, Christoph also had a D20 roll for vacation weekend. How's it gonna go? Oh yeah, I can 100% do that. And Yuger says, I have a question about D&D. Shoot, go for it. Beastlice says, I love your D&D content. Thank you so much. Glad you guys like it. Oh my god, I feel so famous. Ziggy Gama says the nat one is crazy. Yeah, that is insane. Considering all the other options. Lucas says the rulebook says that pretzel contact is a reroll as long as the pretzels are in their bowl, not in the dice tray. Okay. Okay, so I'll do one more roll. I'll give you a little advantage. Why not? Twitch Unruffled, welcome in. Same with Jorby Live and Ziggy Gamma. Same with Tea House. Good to see you guys. What the fuck? It rolled a 100, chat. Should I buy a lottery ticket? What the fuck? This is not supposed to happen. Whoopsies. Anyway, someone said that's rigged. I guess. I swear I didn't do it. I didn't touch it. Cool. Well, let's do the D20 roll then. Because there was an advantage for Kristoff's D20 roll, which is a lot more interesting. The D20 is actually a Pixels D20. I don't know if you guys have heard of these guys. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, during yesterday's stream. Aha. Oh my god, is it working? No, don't die. No. Damn it. Normally it glows. It has LEDs and stuff. That's fine. We'll do the Facet Cut, Crystal Cut D20. Oh, it was the Giant D20? Oh, shit. Here, let me do the Giant D20, because that's even more entertaining. Hang tight, chat. Look at this. A long time ago, someone gifted me a Giant D20. Aha! That I have to keep in my closet, because it's so big. But this is a giant, like, basically plush D20. Oh my god, Ecos de Taverna says, hey Diana, big fans from Brazil here. Hello! We're a content creator group of RPG players and all follow you. Thanks for the great content. You guys all follow me? Oh god, there must not be a lot to do in Brazil, huh? I also just realized that there we go. Draconic, your name wasn't even on camera. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's do this actually, so that way everyone's on there. Hey. Perfect. I'm just gonna look really short. Also, David says, I just bought myself One Shot Wonders. I'm so excited for it to get here. You should. That is one of the very few books that I will always stand by and that I think everyone should have on their shelf, and I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. It is such a good book. Also, Brooke Cosplayer, welcome in. And then we have a advantage on this roll. So in order to roll this, I just kind of like yeet it backwards. The first roll was an 8. You guys won't be able to see it, unfortunately, but Give me 1 sec. The second roll is, where can I do this? Oh, it was almost an 18 and it ended up being a 2. Okay, so with advantage, that brings us over to 8. Also, Fat B85, welcome in. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I can absolutely hydrate. Dice, hi! Thanks up, friend. Hello. Did you lose your VIP status? Can someone remind me to give Dice Goblin VIP status? I'm gonna have to take it away I think I'm moving the same VIP statuses around between a bunch of different people because of the fact that Twitch limits me to like 60 of them, and I have more than 60 friends, unfortunately. Let's see. Ryan says, not me getting off Twitch to turn on to YouTube to play music, and Diana's the first person I see. You can't escape me, I'm so sorry. Also, Brooke says, there used to be a nerd-themed bar near me that had the full polyhedral set of cardboard dice hanging from the ceiling. That's cool. Oh, dude, can I show you guys the coolest dice I got earlier today? Hold on. Fat says, just floating by between sleep cycles. Have a great stream. Have a good night. Enjoy your sleep. And also Lucas says removing VIP sounds like an awful decision. It sucks. I hate having to make it, but I'm usually there by like who just doesn't show up very often. And then when they show up again, I give it back to them. So I opened a package. You guys might have seen my unboxing video for a care package by Metis Media. And Metis Media creates Historica Arcanum. And this isn't an ad, so I won't go into it too much, but hopefully they'll hire me to do an ad for them because I really am excited for it. I think it'd be super fucking fun to do a video for. And they sent me for free their entire collection of stuff, including an ultimate bundle that had shard dice. Not just a shard D6 or a D4, but everything is a shard. And they are all like bloody in a sense. They have like that petri dish effect that I've been after for quite a while. And so they're all like crystals. This is the D6. And you can see it's looking all sorts of bloody there. Also, Strange Miniature says I'm supposed to start DMing for money at my local shop. My owner asked him to help me out, owner asked me to help him out. That's amazing. Oh my god, that's wonderful. That's super cool. Hopefully it goes well. Here's the D4. It almost looks like a spinning top, but it has like just a little trickle of blood going down the middle. It looks like an umbilical cord actually, or just like a bit of red string, but I swear it's actual like resin. And then we have, this is the D8, I believe. So they're all like spiky little boys. The D10 is pretty standard. What? The D12, as you can see. I haven't seen this shape of D12 before. And then even the D20, by the way, is a shard as well. It looks kind of orangey in this light, but you can see, come on, that it's got all 20 of the numbers. So you just kind of like roll this along and then that rolls for you. So Kyler, hello. And Dice says, so I saw your vid about subclasses, and depending on if I get buried by this new job or not, I'd be down to help you flesh this out. I actually have no intent to flesh those out, unfortunately. It's full on just like, I just like throwing ideas. I'm an ideas girl, but only mildly less annoying than the average dude who says that they're an ideas person. It's just because like I don't like cyberpunk settings, but I know that it would be cool for people who do. So, you know, if you want to do something with it, go for it. You guys, I even put in the comments, you know, steal my idea. Also, Girl with a Pie says, since you were wondering yesterday, the pie was made of shaving foam. Oh man, so you couldn't even eat it. Oh, I'm sorry. Also, Coben says, do you still use Fantasy Plus for virtual session audio? I do. I haven't run many sessions in it yet, but like it is my default. And then EJ says, I need to finish writing my Dread campaign about a haunted college campus. That's a good idea. There's not many Dread campaigns out there. A lot of them are like in the wilderness, like fighting werewolves type scenarios. I've yet to see one that takes place on a college campus, like slasher style, and I feel like that really needs to be done. Also, Arm Goes Boom. Hey, hello, good to see you. Notster says the worst pie. Dude, should we do a pie tier list? Do you guys have strong like pie opinions? Hold on. Because this is definitely something that I feel like we could absolutely do. Also, 6'7" Archer Queen Seat says, should I pick up Power Band or Mystic Band in Deltarune? Attack is the best generally, but magic is rarer and might be more powerful than attack later on. Oh, you're asking the wrong person. I haven't even finished. Well, I did finish Undertale, but I'm not super into Deltarune or that whole cinematic universe. Strange Miniature says, I'll dish about pie. People say chocolate pie is trash. Fight me. Okay, hold on. What's the, where's the editable version of this? Okay. Nah, that's not that great. You guys won't be able to read that. Hold on. Pie. Pie is greater than cake. American Pie films. Hugh Neutron's pie tier list. Pie flavor ranking. Let's do this one. And then we'll kind of like, can we zoom in a little? Make it so you guys can see a little bit better. And then I will do some adjustment, as I always have to do with this fucking overlay, because everything, I never want you guys to see like the entirety of things. Here we are. Perfect. Amazing. If you're watching on mobile, this should look good now. Let's see. Cashel said it takes longer to make tomato sauce from tomato paste than I thought it would. Do you not just like water it down? Is it not a watered down situation? Also, Coogan says there's an ASDF movie reference to be made here. And Christoph says nothing beats a good cream pie. Stop the stopwatch. How long did it take? 5 seconds, maybe? T-House says, I want someone to make an orange pie, like out of oranges. Dude, especially because candied oranges are so good. Like an orange cream pie could absolutely be a thing. Rabidus, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And Lukic says, the best pie flavors can also be a poll here in the chat. The mods get to choose. So yeah, mods, if you want to set that up, you guys can vote while you're waiting for me to make decisions. Also, Notster says, wow, did shaving cream pie cause a food version? I never would have predicted this. Listen. Also, Lukic says it's been 0 days since the last cream pie reference. If I don't get a cream pie reference in at least once every week, then my body just spontaneously explodes. Speaking of explosions, you guys, I was gonna make another one. Never mind. I'm cutting that joke there. Let's see. Dice says there's a shepherd's pie on the list. I think we're going dessert pies, but can you imagine just having a shepherd's pie casually on here? Oh man, God, I could go for a shepherd's pie too. Johnny says, what's this about cream 3.14s? And then Copen says, I think you can find orange cream pies at some tanning beds. Oh my God. Sparrow, hey, great timing. I swear we're talking about more than just cream pies and it's in context. But anyway, there are no savory pies. There are just the sweet ones. Starting off strong with apple pie. I know this is a hot take. Apple pie is so much better than pumpkin pie when it actually, you know what? Fuck this, S tier. It's so much better than pumpkin pie when it comes to Thanksgiving. Twitch says, and then there's sweetie pie. Also, Kong says, are we ranking pies? If so, it doesn't get better than key lime. I can kind of agree with that. However, when it comes to the eternal battle between key lime and lemon meringue is S tier, and key lime, I fear, only climbs up to A tier. I have no defense for this other than vibe, but I feel like key lime is also just so close to a cheesecake, and I can't describe why lemon meringue is not that. Bootstraps Nate says, yes, apple pies are good, but you have to get good apples for it. That's true. Was anyone around? Raise your hand if you were here for the apple tier list video that I did. I think it's up on YouTube if you wanted to go check it out. I did a full-on like apple taste test like stream once where I taste tested every single apple that I could find in the grocery store and then did like a whole ranking of them. And then we looked at like the Apple Rankings website, which was, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, applerankings.com, which was a legitimate website that had like some fucking insane descriptions of certain apples. And this man hates certain apples. It's got whole flavor profiles. It's got the history of the apple. You go down to the shitty ones and he says the golden russet apple tastes like a putrid corpse. Its zombie-like appearance is not its most striking quality. This dude is, I want him to write my epitaph, essentially. Anyway, you do have to use the right apple. You're 100% right. Coogan says, I'm gonna say cheesecake is the best dessert while we're on the subject. Here's the thing, is a cheesecake a pie or nah? Because like, I hate to derail us into the cube rule of food, but it's my favorite thing to derail people to, so I will do it every time unprovoked. The cube rule of food is my favorite thing ever. Oh no, it's Lena says, why does man out here eating putrid corpses? Also, someone said it's a cake. I hate it here. That being said, we are discussing pies. I think pumpkin pie is pretty solidly up there, but I think it needs more to it. I feel like if it were just a plain pumpkin pie, fine, B tier. I'll eat it, but not a lot, and only seasonally. If it was a pumpkin cream pie, where it's got like layers and layers of different types of like, you know, a whipped cream layer, and one that's like pumpkin cheesecake flavor, and then one that's just normal pumpkin, amazing. Luke says, yep, here it is, dissecting what counts as a pie. We do this every time. Don't make me tap the sign. Allegedly, Macy says pumpkin pie with homemade whipped cream and fresh grated nutmeg. Exactly. Like, that's good. This shit, the grocery store basic bitch pumpkin pie, it's B tier, and that's B tier at best. Banana cream pie. That's an interesting one. We'll make a category and put it into C tier as a cream pie. I really think that maybe I need to try it, but it gives me the same vibe. I haven't tried it personally. That, like, quick disclaimer, I've never had banana cream pie. I feel like it would be very similar to like banana pudding, and it makes me think of Nilla wafers, and I don't like Nilla wafers. So the broke cosplayer says the banana did what? You're telling me a banana creamed in this pie? She says, it sounds like the same guy who ranted about the r/melts subreddit having more than melts in it. Wait, was there a dude who went on a rant about that? That's so specific, and I'm kind of on his side already. Cash Gal said, has anyone said coconut cream pie? Oh, is it down here? It is, coconut cream pie. I feel like coconut cream pie would be higher than banana cream pie. I have no defense for this. Cash Gal, hello. I mean, there are also a fair number of people who just don't like toasted coconut, though. Raise your hand if you're one of those people, and then once you're done raising your hand, if you could just like exit that way, that would be great. You're wrong. I respect you, but you're wrong. Alex Mercer says, can I admit something? Go for it. And Charles Frank says, have you ever made a cream pie? I have not personally. I feel like it'd be really easy to though, especially to do like some nice layers. There is a poll up, by the way, for those in Twitch saying, how do you like your pie? I'm afraid to look at these answers. Oh God, what are these answers? Cream, not the other kind. Apple of America, a meat pie, a pumpkin pie, and a custard pie, also known as the final stand pie. Jesus. Goodness. Anyway, let's see here. Also, why is there we go. Thought my chats were all messed up. Wombat King says too much coconut can become overwhelming. That's true. I respect that. I can't imagine I'd want more than one slice of a coconut cream pie. But I could be wrong. Boston cream pie though? Fuck that. It's just too much. I can barely handle a Boston cream donut, let alone an entire pie worth of that shit. Like, it's fine, it's good, but it's supposed to be like a light layer in a normal cake or something like that. It's not gonna be as good as like I don't know. It shouldn't be filling the whole thing. Twitch says a raspberry pie. True. Viper says Boston. And David says, has anyone ever tried a sugar pie? It's apparently very French-Canadian. Sugar pie? Miraculous Canadian sugar pie recipe. Oh, it kind of looks like fucked up flan. It looks very flat, too. I guess I can get rid of the Apple Rankings website. I've never heard of that. Also, people are saying so sorry for all the mod alerts. It's okay, the mods are cool. They know how to let through cream pie. Mr. Max says Boston cream pie is very great. I am also from Oregon, so we don't have that sort of stuff this far west, I suppose. Someone said, how is cherry pie not on the list? That is a good point. Cherry pie is not on here. Oh, they do. They do have cherry pie. Bottom. I don't like cherry pie. I'm so sorry. Fruit pies in general just really aren't my thing. Like, I could maybe do strawberry rhubarb, and I definitely can't do rhubarb. Oh, there's a category for never tried. Oh, shit. Okay, well, fuck. There we go. So I guess that actually puts a lot of these down here. I think I've tried these two. I haven't tried a straight rhubarb pie, though. If you're gonna make a rhubarb pie, just add fucking strawberries. You may as well. Also, John the Infamous says peach pie is really good. I have had peach pie, and it's pretty solid. I like it. I put it on the same level as pumpkin. Again, of the same sort of thing where I can't eat too much of it, but I respect it from a distance. Also, Bubble Bath wants me to hydrate. I can absolutely do that. Oh shit, HG says, also Diana, unsure how it gets alerted to you on stream, but there's another 20 to your Venmo. Really? Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Holy shit. Yeah, Venmo is like the only thing that doesn't actually go to stream automatically is Venmo, but I'll add you to the board. Thank you so much, HT. That's really sweet of you. Let's see, you're down here. Plus $20 tip. I'll do a little circle around you as well. Thank you so much. It's super sweet of you. Someone said mango pie. Is that a thing? I feel like that'd be really delicious. If it's not a thing, it should be. That with like, I don't know. That sounds great. Also, Kamashita says, okay, but Diana, Boston cream pie is very different in Boston. I feel like if I had like a Bostonian exchange student in college, I probably could have tasted some, but it's not gonna, until then, I'll have to wait till the next time I go to Boston for PAX East or something like that. These jokes are getting out of hand. Where were we? Cranberry or chocolate pudding? Okay, here's the thing. You guys are gonna kill me. I don't like chocolate that much. And so I am gonna put it in F tier. Now here, I just don't like chocolate, okay? It's a personal preference. I'm so sorry. I know this is gonna be incredibly controversial. Bug says, I live for my 1.5 week, oh my God, my 1.5 week 104-degree fever. Holy shit, I'm glad your immune system didn't shit itself. Welcome back. Also, Vinny Smile says, what are grape pies like? I don't think that's Can you imagine? Is that a thing? There's a grape festival near me in the fall, says Incredible Perp. So grape pies are amazing. That sounds like it'd be kind of fun. I feel like that's the kind of thing where you'd go to like a pickle festival and someone would invent a pickle pie and then like insist that it's the best thing ever and that it's been around for centuries. They're wrong. That's the one thing I hate about and kind of love about food festivals. Bro Cosplayer says, I feel like 75% of pies are too flimsy and the crust is too dry. That's true. A good pie crust is really hard to get right. She says, not having ever made a pie crust ever. And Kamashita says, Taco Cabana makes a mango and tahini pie that's tasty. I was gonna say tahini would be just absolutely slap on that. That'd be amazing. Okay. What else was I gonna do? I needed to get a game like kind of up and going in the background, just so that way I have something to play if we run out of things to do. Allegedly, Macy says, because if this is it, now want to make homemade pie again. Been a while. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it takes a while to, because you have to like freeze or not freeze, but like refrigerate the pie crust for a decent amount of time as well, right? Also, Notster says, lies, no game needed, just pies. Also, Pie says, I love how telling you that I got pie in the face spiraled into a pie tier list tangent. It's because I don't plan anything for these streams. Jurgman, Wolfield, and The Walking Dead 221, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. Also, Kamashita says, grape pies are an experience in upstate New York. Okay, so wait, this is the sugar pie from Canada, which this like caramelized stuff on the top kind of makes it look a little bit better. But what is... Wait, I was just gonna Google it. Also, someone said, how about cubed pie? Grape pies. Grape pie. Space. Grape space pie. There we go. Grape pie weed strain? Wait, what was that? Oh no. Okay. So this is a legit thing. Wikipedia. Show me this pie. A type of fruit pie made from Concord grapes specifically, and is part of harvest time traditions in the Finger Lakes region of New York. Especially sought after at the Naples Grape Festival. What a name. And can be found at various shops around town. Oh, so it's super specific to Western New York. It's said to taste like wine due to the inclusion of tannins. Varieties of the dessert use different grape types and other various ingredients. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, Jerkman says pie cubed is about 31.00627. God damn it. Christ. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Oh no, Tzino says, oh no, it's only sweet pie. Oh wait, sorry. Nate says makes sense being from New York wine country. New York has a wine country? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, we should continue with this. Blueberry pie. Actually, have I had a blueberry? I've definitely had partial blueberry pie. It might have been a blueberry like cream pie of some variety. Maybe, potentially, but I've definitely tried it, I think. Also, Courtney says, if these months were years, I'd be pouring this sub a shot, having been subscribed for 21 months. Good to see you, Courtney. Hello, hello. Guys, everyone say hi to the amazing artist behind the pins that I use on this channel. If you ran into me at any of the conventions this past year, or will run into me at any conventions, and I gave you a pin, Courtney's the one who made them, so amazing designer. Let's see. Jayhawk says the tier list has no pizza pie, 0 out of 10. Also, Ticking Time Bob is back. Hello, hello. Saying this is the kind of ranking I can get behind. You say that now. I'm gonna put Oreo and cookies and cream pie in D tier. It's only slightly above chocolate pudding pie because I still don't like chocolate, but at least the like Oreo flavor kind of balances out all the chocolate, if that makes sense. Also, Courtney says, hey, hi, hope you've been well. Can't wait for the next version. They are ordered and on their way. And also, Lion says, what are the chances that we get you to 100% a Souls game? Fucking 0. Absolutely no chance whatsoever. I'm not good at Souls-like games in the slightest. I consider, like, fucking Don't Starve a hardcore game. I'm not good at gaming. I'm just here for funsies. French silk pie kind of goes in the same category. I feel like the concept of it being French silk pie makes it seem fancier, and you kind of munch on it with a fork in one hand, pinky out. But someone said, where's sweet potato pie? I've actually never had sweet potato pie, but that sounds like it'd be delicious. Also, Johnny says we wouldn't know. We've never seen you play them. I think I have. Do I have any of the Dark Souls games? Dark Souls. I don't. I don't have any of them. Oh, do I? Oh, I was filtering it. No, I don't have any of them. Oh, no, I do. I have Dark Souls 3. Fuck that noise. I'm not playing that. Also, Arrowhead says, what the fuck is a French silk pie? That is a good point. French silk pie. French silk pie. A pork pie hat? Did you mean a French silk pig? No. Wait, French silk pie doesn't exist? No way. French silk pie. Did we find a gap? French chocolate silk pie. Yeah. Okay, so this is a thing. Features an Oreo cookie crust, rich and creamy chocolate filling, is topped with homemade whipped cream and chocolate shavings, no raw eggs. This is kind of like walking the line between pie and cheesecake. Given that cheesecake is a pie, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'd put that at like a solid D tier, only because it's still chocolate forward, but it seems fancier, and the name Silk makes me want it more. Slappy, welcome in. And Johnny Infamous says bread pudding pie. Dude, bread pudding is so good. If you guys haven't had bread pudding, that changed my life. Eldoron, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you. Vinny Smile says cookies are better in cake anyway. I would agree with that for Oreo specifically. I can't imagine, I mean, I guess it depends on the kind of Oreo. Anyway, Slapple says, oh, it's Slapple like apple, not Slappy. Oh, I read that as an I. My contact is also fucking up, so very sorry if you see me like rub my eye every now and then. It's because I'm losing sight. HD says sticky toffee pudding bread, or sticky toffee pudding beats bread pudding. What is sticky toffee? Sticky toffee pudding? Oh, interesting. I've never seen this before. It looks very caramelly. Caramelly? Do you guys say caramel or caramel? Or wait, caramel? Caramel? Caramel. Debauchery, welcome back. Good to see you, good to see you. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Slapple. XX Debauchery Tea Party. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the party. We're talking about pies. And then, let's see, Jason from Jamaica says sticky toffee pudding goes so fucking hard. I haven't had it, but now I feel like I should. Again, though, if it's not like commercially available in like a grocery store, which I'm getting the sense this isn't, then it's, I don't know. I don't know anywhere around here that sells it. Speaking of the closest thing, pecan pie. What are your guys' thoughts on pecan pie? Because I kind of put it at like F tier. I just can't eat that much of it. Maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I'm just not a pie person. Maybe that's my problem. H says hard A, caramel the way grammar is supposed to be. Oh, I see. And Nostra says bring your ass to the UK and it's in every supermarket. Really? And someone says that pecan pie is a nice summer treat. I love pecan pie, says Macy. Jordan says seems like Diana doesn't like pie. I guess I don't. Am I discovering something about myself today? And that something is that I don't like pie. Well, blackberry pie and huckleberry pie, first of all, basically the same thing, but those would absolutely be above like strawberry rhubarb and below peach. Cranberry, I can't speak for, I've never tried it. Same with peanut butter pie. And strawberry pie, also never had. So I guess it's kind of a short list. I think I just don't like pie. Dude, have you guys seen those pie shakes that like Sherry's has? I don't know, is Sherry's a global or like a national chain? Or am I wildly misguided on this? Because like there's this thing where you can straight up take, you get a milkshake at Sherry's, and in order to make it, they have what's called a pie shake, where they make a normal milkshake, and then they just shove an entire fucking slice of pie into the blender, and then blend it all up with the milkshake. And when I tell you, it is genuinely so good. I don't know if they still have it though. Anyway, Nostra says, I agree, blackberry is C tier, but hear me out, chat. Apple and blackcurrant is greater than apple. I don't think I've had an apple blackcurrant pie. Be honest. Also, Matt, hi, saying blackberry on its own is C tier, blackberry with vanilla ice cream is A tier. We can't take ice cream into account though. We can take whipped cream, I'll say. Can't take ice cream into account. We gotta keep our variables all in order. Matt. Also, Chip Douglas, hi, welcome in. Good to see you both. Nate says that's like the chocolate cake shake at Portillo's in Chicago. Is it where they just take like a slice of chocolate cake and then just shove it into a blender? What is with people blending foods? With desserts, it always seems to work, but man, what is this trend? Chip Douglas, oh, here we go. Chip Douglas. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in, welcome in. Arrowhead says it sounds delightful, but that's definitely not a chain we have on the East Coast. Really, you guys don't have Sherry's? Hold on, Sherry's. Sherry's restaurant, you are always welcome, trademark. At Sherry's. What? Why was that trademark there? Oh, weird. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this place has, it's like your standard diner. It's not particularly good food. Their breakfast is like pretty solid, but their pies are what they're known for. Kamashita said I once had a blackcurrant flavored chicken jerky. That was good. Really? Okay. Christoph says no Sherry's in New England at least. Oh, wait, yeah, where's the map? Gift cards, community, careers. Where, locations. Aha, look. Show me your locations, please. Within 200 miles? Can't load Google Maps correctly? That's because I took away your maps rights. No locations found. Okay, well, we'll put in, what's a zip code in the middle of the country? What's a zip code in Wyoming? And then we'll just see. 822-82001. I don't know where Wyoming is, by the way. Find locations. Error. All right, well, never mind then. I'll just go fuck myself. Lucas says Wyoming is the middle of the country. I don't know where any of the states are. We've established this. Cordy says so no maps. Yeah, I don't want it to like accidentally ping my specific location, so I guess it probably just disabled all of it. Also, Alex says I work at a Sherry's in Washington, but that location actually just closed recently. Dude, here's the thing. I'm not gonna say that Sherry's deserves to close. However, I will say there has been a noticeable decrease in my personal interest in going to Sherry's ever since they got rid of the strawberry crepes, and I will hold that against them for the rest of my fucking life. Those strawberry crepes were so good, dude. It was filled with like this sweet, sour, cream, cheesy sort of stuff, and it had like strawberries all over the top and strawberry sauce everywhere. Ugh. If the Sherry's near me is gonna close, I'm 100% going to its like grand closing so I can feel, I can order a happy cake for the last time and relive my childhood. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back, chat. Entertain yourselves in the meantime, and I will be back in just a couple moments. Discuss your pie opinions or your cake opinions, perhaps, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. There we are. Hello, hello. Are we talking about pizza now? That is a crazy coincidence. I was just talking to someone about pizza. How are you guys? How is everything? I just did my intro as if I wasn't here 2 minutes ago. What are we doing? Oh shit, I was gonna play Don't Starve. Do you guys wanna play Don't Starve? I haven't played it in fucking forever, and I have a, just kind of like a little itch recently to get back into specifically a survival game. Hey, Ramses the 8th, I think. Hello, welcome in. Mr. Max says, what is a tart in the pie versus cake spectrum? Well, pies, ooh, that's a good question. It's definitely a pie. There's no chance that it's a cake, because the definition of a cake is like layers of some sort of starch, like some sort of breaded substance with other shit layered in, right? Also, Copen says, I'm like Diana of the clothes because your outfits usually slap. Thank you. Also, Has Been Wizards, hi, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you. So, let's see. Let's take a quick switch over into Don't Starve, shall we? I don't have like an agenda, so we don't have to, but I just really wanted to play this game, and I don't get the chance to play games much unless I am... Oh my god, Don't Starve only has 7 viewers and 195,000 followers right now? Did Don't Starve fall off? Am I crazy? Also, Black Sparrow says, what's a tart to a pie to a scone to a quiche to a cake believer. Also, a sweetened short crust pie equals a tart. Oh, but they're the same. I guess, yeah, that raises the question of quiches too. Also, the Broke Cosplayer says, I gotta go because my roommate woke up and we were gonna watch a movie. Ooh, have fun. Enjoy the movie. Let me pop back over, turn off the chill step, and then get our game up and going. Shall I? It might do some weird buggy shit here in a sec because I do have to like kind of adjust everything. I do have a new overlay for all this, so. Oh, also, Copen says, what do you think of Pandora from the Avatar films as a campaign setting? Ooh, I assume we mean Blue People Avatar, not Last Airbender Avatar, right? Because if that's the case, potentially, but I would do some like, for a home game, I'm sure it's fine. If you're doing an actual play or like a published setting, definitely make sure you're paying attention to like cultural sensitivity, because it was a really strong, very heavy-handed metaphor for colonization, and it wasn't, you know, you gotta do your research when you're dealing with that sort of topic. That being said, the creatures are fucking cool, and the ability to have that symbiosis with the creatures would be amazing in a game. Vinny Smile says, isn't a tart a tiny pie? Yeah, oh, 1000%. Oh, Don't Starve isn't responding. Maybe it's not working. Oh no. Also, Crooked Rook says it'd be really cool if you incorporated it into the Aliens universe. What a crossover. Holy fuck. We also have Lena who said, I mean, Don't Starve was released 12 years ago. I'm not surprised it's doing numbers. 12 years ago? Chat, am I old? Jesus fuck. This is loud. Hold on. This is astoundingly loud. Let me get this. This is such happy music for something that I don't, there we go. I don't think needs to be that happy. Here we are. Oh, it's because the Shipwrecked thing came out. I forgot about that. Holy shit. Okay, options. Settings? Bloom, distortion, disabled screen shake, full screen. Resolution. Why is the resolution so fucked? Enabled. Okay. And then we're gonna go 1920 by 1080 so you guys can see. Okay, and then I'm gonna hop on over and make sure you guys can actually see. Whoop. There we go. Free my mouse, please. It did nothing wrong. There we go. Expand this out. Hopefully my bottom corner is okay to be kept there. God, 12 years old is this game. I remember when they were putting out patches to this like crazy, and they were doing like crossover events all the time. Oh man, Palpatine Spitz says, I believe the answer to that question as you get older and older is, do you feel old? Always. Vibration disabled, backpack layout separated. I don't know what any of this means. What do you mean, Wigfried's umlauts? Who's Wigfried? Small textures? Sure. They can be as big as they want to. They do have Don't Starve Together. I do remember playing that a little bit with some friends forever ago, but it's been a hot sec. How do I start? Oh, play. Oh my god, yeah, it's been a very long time. Mods? The Screecher, what is this? A total conversion mod. Uncover the horrifying mysteries of Pilot Creek. Content may not be suitable for children? What is this? Oh shit, okay. Hold on. Chat, we're Googling this. Because this looks interesting, and if it's, like, not incredibly scary... Oh no. Oh god. What is it? The Screecher. The Screecher mod, Don't Starve. It's a horror game similar to Slender. Played through the eyes of the protagonist. Oh. The protagonist is William Bill Moore as he attempts to escape a campground while being stalked by a monster. It's played third person, hovering just behind Bill's head, so his face is never seen. He gets supplies by searching through various containers. His most helpful tool is the flashlight. If he's left standing in the darkness for more than a couple seconds, he will die. Oh god, okay. So do you get jump scared in this game? If it has jump scares, I won't play it. Oh shit, okay. Oh no, I don't think I should play this. Oh no. Also, Matt Stormcross says Papers, Please had its 12th anniversary this month and I promptly turned to ancient dust and scattered to the wind. Ooh. I don't know if I want to play that. If you get scared easily, then don't play it, people say. It's really scary. And it also says prepare for the jump scare of your life. Never mind, we're not doing that. Fuck that noise. Keep that shit off. No thank you. Back. Cancel. Play. We're gonna delete my old files because I don't think I need them. And then we'll start in just normal Don't Starve. Would you like to make this world compatible with Shipwrecked? This will add new mechanics like wetness. Excuse me? And overheating. Only Shipwreck compatible mods will function in the save slot. Sure? Oh, so you have to switch between the three. Oh, okay. And then you can choose a character. So, this is a lot. Oh, Papers, Please is so good, dude. I really want to play it at some point. I think I've seen enough Let's Plays of it, but Levin says roll a d20 to see if you run the mod. Regardless of what this roll is, I'm not gonna play it, but here's the d20 for you. It's the gem cut d20. Here we are. 17. The DC was 200, so. Aruku says, have you ever played City of Heroes? I haven't. Is that I've never heard of it. Oh. Let's see. So this guy grows a beard. This girl... Oh shit, immune to fire damage, has a sweet lighter, lights fires when nervous. The strong man grows stronger with a full belly, is afraid of monsters in the dark. Okay. Wendy, who's haunted by her twin sister, feels comfortable in the dark and doesn't hit very hard. The soulless automaton, who is charged by lightning but damaged by water and can get upgraded with gears. The librarian, who knows many things. I think she starts with like the first tier of shit unlocked, right? Can't sleep, hates spoilage. Lumberjack has a lovely axe and a terrible secret, is thankful for bountiful harvests. And then I haven't unlocked too many other people. The cryptic founder, a great inventor who's nearsighted, has a delicate stomach. Wigfried, a performance artist who excels in battle, absorbs the power of fallen foes, but only eats meat. Should we start with just like the basic starting character? Aruka says it's an old MMO from like 2004 to 2012, but now has an official server called Homecoming. They've got permission from NC Soft to run it. I love that when people have like permission from the game devs to do, I guess, like other things like that. Also, Copen, thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Palpatine's Fist says I'm old enough to remember having to ask my mother or brother to play NES games, and the SNES dropped, so I was finally old enough to understand how to play simple games by myself. I kind of love that. That you got to grow into it, I think is the point, right? Austin says this is your first time playing. It's been a hot sec, so I'm gonna keep everything on default for now. Caves, yes, sure. Start. It's been a very long time. I remember this being one of those games that you kind of have to look up in order to see how to play. So we'll see how it goes. And the iteration. Hello, hello. Deuce says the music hit at the perfect moment. Am I old? And then, oh shit, who's this guy? Oh, who's this guy? This guy was like the devil himself or something, right? And if you win the game, you can play as him, I think. T-Rex Gaming, welcome in. All right, WASD. I remember space being the auto-collect. I can click to also do things more specifically, but if you just hold space down, it kind of just gathers everything in a nearby area. And I remember light being really fucking important, so. Has been Wizards, hey, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh my god, I've only survived 2 days. That tracks, it's probably not gonna, or sorry, what, 0 days? It's not gonna tick up much further than that, but Has been Wizards, thank you so much for being here. Has been Wizards. Hello, hello, welcome in. Also, Reaper says the Reaper has landed. Greetings, roses. Hello, hello, Reaper. Good to see you. Kashka said I haven't played this game in forever. Oh, why is it big now? What happened? Wait, what? Why? Why did that? Okay, well, I didn't want that to happen. Boop. We'll just, Oh, I hope tabbing in and out of this game doesn't fuck with things. Otherwise, it's gonna be a real problem. But I didn't reset anything. I don't know. Hasbin says, glad I finally caught a stream. Yeah, welcome in. Okay, so if I remember correctly, oh god, I forgot how much these guys scream. I can make these sorts of things, which means dress. The first thing is the flower garland, because I remember your stress just generally ambiently goes up, especially during twilight, and having flowers around and making a flower garland makes you, oh, come here, you little shit. Get over here. No, don't run to your friends. They can't help you. Die. Oh, I don't have a weapon. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We gotta do things in order. If you're new to this game, it's been a hot sec since I've played, but I'll do my best to explain things. Essentially, you're trying to survive in the wilderness. Rufus, hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Same with Matchbox Bree, who's here with a follow. But Rufus, thank you for the sub. That's super sweet of you. Let me grab these berries. Oh, let me grab these berries real fast and add you to the board of subscribers. Thank you so much. Also, Bootstrap says gonna need to clog out, but good luck. Have a good night. Have a good night. Let's see. Rufus McGinty. Rufus McGinty. Thanks for being here. Lovely to have you. Also, Nostracism used to having teammates playing solo is daunting. Really? Oh. Am I not supposed to be playing solo? Whoopsies. This will be a problem for later. Ooh. Hello? I don't remember this. A really deep pond. Okay, that's... I remember something coming out of it, or there being, like, frogs that come out of it, but only when it rains or something like that, right? Rufus says, solo is fun until the days get into the high teens. Noted. We'll try and just beat the game before then. We'll speedrun it. You can beat it by dying, right? Let's see. Butterflies. Can I catch you? Can I kill you? I know I can, but I probably need a weapon. I'm gonna prioritize... What is that noise? Oh, shit, there are bees here. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. I remember these guys fucking me up back in the day. Well, I don't care. I need your flowers. And then there are, like, some big, red, nasty ones that come out, right? I will say, the one thing I do remember is that these paths are quite helpful. They make you go a lot faster traveling in the overland, but I think they're also procedurally generated. So I don't think that they're... Like, you kind of have to memorize where important things are, so that way you know which paths to take and where. Like, I know this is my starting point, and then how to get to certain biomes. Like, for example, getting to the, wherever the rocks are, I know is kind of like the first step. Oh yeah, here's one. A little boulder. If I make a pickaxe, yeah, and then I think I can, yeah, perfect. The music's kicking in. I'm doing great. I think the niter also is something that I can use to start a fire, right? Yeah, I can make a portable torch, which won't work for the entire night. I can make a grass suit, which will use all of my fucking straw if I do that now. A trap is going to be important to catch rabbits later, but how do I make a fire pit? Oh, I need wood. I can do that. I also know that there's a thing in this game. Wait, 7 minutes, 48 seconds is the speedrunning record for this game? Oh, I am no, oh no, I'm not doing that. I know there's a mechanic where if you go through and you start chopping down trees, but you don't replant them, then like an ent comes up and fucks your shit up. Johnny Infamous says, just don't starve and you'll be fine. Oh shit, I haven't thought of that. Oh my god, yeah, the leaderboard for the speedrun is less than 20 minutes. That is insane. No, well, here we are. I guess we'll camp out here for the night. This is like towards a swamp area, right? And you can see my sanity is going down quick. I remember the spiders kind of being over in this sort of biome, I believe. And I don't like how quiet it's gotten. I'm talking because I'm nervous. Okay, never mind. We're into the trees aren't as scary anymore. I should also be getting a shovel at some point. So that way I can at least pick up these bears. Oh, hello? Oh my gosh, hi. You are so cute. Can I kill you? Ah, I got meat. Ah, it's kind of cute. I kind of feel bad now. Also, PGH says, what are you playing? I stepped away to take the dog out. This is Don't Starve. It's pretty simple. You just have to not starve. But there's also a story to it, I think. There's like mysterious objects that you can find by like exploring around. Can I like munch a little bit? Yeah, there we go. Have some carrots. Oh my god, I do need fire. What am I doing? Oh, I have a fire pit. Okay, thank god. Let me go ahead and make ye old flower crown, perhaps? Do I have enough? Oh, I need one more. Okay. Yoink. We'll take this, make a flower crown, do this, plop down a fire. But I'll do it in a sec, actually, because I still have enough light to live by. I kind of want to keep exploring, like, the outer boundary of this island. Hello? Hello? Alright. Sorry for disturbing you, sir. But, oh, I'm getting a breathe. MH Met, thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Wolfeet said, Diana, you are so cute. Also, Diana, can I kill you? He was very killable. He just kind of stood there and took it. I felt a little bad. Mostly, you know, not for killing him, but just for his complete lack of survival instincts. Jesus fuck. It's okay. It's ultimately a good thing for the food web that I'm... Oh, no. Oh, no. Speaking of food webs, I don't want to be someone else's food web situation. Here we are. We'll pick some flowers. We'll sit down by our favorite berry bush, which is our favorite right now. I just declared it. And what can I make? What can I make? I need gold, which means I need to find stone. I'm gonna go ahead and get a, oh. I hear something. I think that was another mole. I also hear kind of scary things. I think I'll just do a little bit of this. Oh, there he is. Hi. Come here. Come here. If I drop a rock, can I guide you over? Yeah. I like his little nom-nom sound when he dies. Which I know is a really morbid thing to say. Pretend I said that in, like, a better context than me killing something. Also, Palpatine's fist. Asked me to hydrate. I'm also gonna roast up all of my food, because I believe it restores a little bit more hunger when it's roasted. Oh, yeah, and Nasser says, don't starve shipwrecked. Yeah, so I have the shipwrecked expansion, I guess? I don't know when I got it. I also have Reign of Giants, and I don't remember what either of those do. But boy howdy, are they probably fun. Haven't tried them, I'm assuming it's fun. I can try that if I fail this one. It's like a fully separate campaign with like different mechanics though, right? I think. Oh, come on. I'm just kind of waiting for fucking nighttime to end, dude. Can I sleep? Is sleep a thing? Or am I just condemned to stare into the darkness? All right, well, first things first, as soon as daylight hits, we're gonna go try and find some rocks. But like some gold shiny rocks, not these rocks. What does this do? Oh, he has no idea. How about flint? All right, we're off. We have plenty of food, so I don't think we need to eat anything. It does spoil, however. If you look at the like green bar, it goes from top to bottom on these little, like, I don't know, here, essentially. And the further down it gets, the more yellow and then eventually red that it turns, which then makes it so that it spoils. And it doesn't restore as much health. It could potentially hurt you as well if you eat rotten food. So, Cashcow said you need a tent to sleep. Oh, how do I make a tent? I should also stop collecting random shit. Can I sprint? Nope, this is just my speed. God, there is nothing here. This is just an endless expanse of grass. It's like I'm in the middle of fucking Iowa. There's nothing around. I need some, like, some diversity. Where's the change of pace? Oh, I hear something. Is that this way? Do you guys hear that? Oh, it went away. It was kind of like this fucked up haunting sound. Iowa, but with a coastline. Where am I? I'm just going in circles, aren't I? But there is the edge of something right here that might be worth checking out. Yeah, let's try that. Let's head up this way. Oh, a shroom. A green mushroom. So the mushrooms, I believe, poke their heads out at certain times of day, if I remember correctly, so I might have to wait till either dusk or night to pick that one. I don't remember what they're used for. Don't ask. Oh no, it's Lino says, is it a sleep thing or am I just condemned to stare into the darkness? What a fucking mood. Yeah, it's okay. It's what I do every night. Hashtag insomnia. I have actually gotten into using diphenhydramine. Is it diphenhydramine or dipanhydramine? Whatever the active ingredient in Benadryl is, right? And it's used to make you fall asleep, and it's really good for overcoming jet lag. Like, insanely good. Where am I going? Was this nothing? I'm trying to find out what this is. Should I? Let's circle back. Oh, I can also zoom out. That's helpful. And it's really helpful for, like, just getting your... Oh, it's the beehive. Okay, I don't need that right now. It's useful for getting your sleep schedule back on track if you're jet lagged. So I used it in Australia and basically didn't have jet lag, which is nice. It's great for sleeping on planes. It'll knock you the fuck out, essentially. Oh! Oh, gold! Oh, no! Okay, I'll eat this meat so I can make room for... I will get rid of my precious resources so I can make room for wealth. As mankind does. What is this? There's a mini glacier? I don't remember that at all. Oh wait, I do remember that. You can make like an ice box. Okay, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Maybe I should hang out here. Also, Palpatine's Fist says this game has a very Toe Jam and Earl feel to it. I don't get the reference. I don't think. This is a great little biome to be in though. There's like a bunch of stuff here. And the path goes right through it. There's gold. It's like California all over again. But without the desert in the middle of a... without the desert part, essentially. I feel like I'm about to walk... Oh. I was gonna say, legitimately about to say, I feel like I'm about to walk into danger. Can I fight you? Are you fightable? Oh, you just don't want me around your nest. Oh, what about you? Can I attack you? Are you gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me, aren't you? I don't like my chances. I'm gonna go this way. Have a nice day, sir. Johnny Vivis says CBN, cannabinol is the main cannabinoid that makes you get good natural sleep and it doesn't get you high. Really? Oh, what's all this? I don't know anything about cannabis, dude. I'm not a... Oh. There's a grave? What does this say? Okay, well. I'm down to desecrate some graves. I do need a shovel for that, though. And in order to unlock a shovel, I have to make a science machine. In order to make a science machine, I need more rocks. In order to get more rocks, I'm just gonna walk over here and pick them up. Ooh, look at this little pattern in the ground. This might not be a bad spot to throw down a little campsite. I like the little spot. In fact, why don't we put our campfire down here? Let's make the science machine first. And then, oh, can I like rotate it? Oh, I can rotate myself. I guess this is a 2D game, so I don't really need to. Let's put this here. Science. What have I made? Endothermic fire. I can prototype it? Oh, it's like a cold fire. I remember that. Well, I don't need that right now. I need normal fire, and I realized I just used my last straw on that shit. God damn it. Oh, here we go. Some grass. Perfect. We're saved. We're good. Don't panic, chat. It's fine. Kashkal said dig up the grave. Yeah, I might sprint over and grab a... Oh my god. There we go. Let me make a shovel real fast. And then, what do I need for it? I need sticks in order to prototype it. That's fine. And then first thing in the morning, we'll go over and rob a grave. Why not? Ooh, what's this? Looks like a path. Looks like some nice cobblestone. That should be here. There's also no story, at least as far as I can tell. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just woke up here. Let's build this campfire. Hell yeah, great placement. Very aesthetic looking. Shovel? Yes, please. I can refine things. I can make cut stone. Oh, shit. Is there anything else I can make in the meantime? I mean, I may as well just like unlock whatever I can, right? And then that makes it so I could make an electrical doodad. Fancy. We're like halfway towards creating Wi-Fi. Let me maybe, well, I have a shovel. I need a backpack though. I really, really want to be able to make, where would it be? Survival? Trap, bird trap, net, fishing rod, parasol, umbrella, backpack. Here we go. Okay, so I need more grass and sticks. I can get that in the morning. In the meantime, I'm gonna condense down my inventory a little bit. Just do a little bit of this. Add some fuel to the fire here. Do a little bit of this. The backpack should help a ton too. Nonster says, if this was me, I'd forget where my camp was every time. Does it show? I think once you place like a permanent campsite, like a stone ringed camp thing, I think it helps a little bit. And then it like pops up permanently on your map because you have to fully disassemble it. Here we are. Get some more logs for the fire. Environment be damned. Smokey can kiss my ass. Here we are. The new moon is also scary. I didn't realize there were moon phases in this game. Ugh. Also, Sir Redwolf says, I saw you streaming Don't Starve, so I had to go get a bowl of cereal. That's the spirit. This stream is brought to you by Kellogg. Actually, no. He was, like, really against people, like, masturbating and shit, right? I don't know. Palpatine's face is gonna stare into the abyss. Good night. Have a good night, Palpatine. Anyway, let's go dig up this grave real fast once the abyss backs the fuck off for a sec. And then while we're at it, we'll get what we need for a backpack. Come on. Oh, I can dig this up? Oh, hell yeah. And then we should probably replant. Only because this is gonna be my permanent campsite, and I do want at least... What do I hear scary things? We're gonna pretend we didn't hear scary things. We're gonna go over and rob some graves. Reading Rambo, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Is it down here? Yeah, here we go. Let's get our asses haunted. Here lies some gal, huh? Well, some gal had fuck all on her. Oh shit, that impacted my mental health. Oh, pretty significantly. A lying robot? Okay, it literally just lies. Weird. What's all this? Ooh, a blue gem. Okay, we can swap that out for the log, I suppose. What about you? An ancient vase? And then a red gem. Listen, I know I should feel bad about it. This is also a survival scenario, okay? It's me or them. Can I eat these? Oh my god, I can eat the flower petals. Hell yeah. Let's just munch on this to get rid of my, to kind of clear up some inventory space here. Black Sparrow says the reconsidering look was key. Kellogg was kind of an asshole, wasn't he? Am I wrong about that? Because he did... I don't know if this is just rumor, but did he actually invent cornflakes for the sake of making people not want to masturbate because they were so bored by life or whatever the fuck? Oh, more grapes. Ooh. Hello, sacrilege? It's me. Your best friend. I have the flower crown, so the flower crown will last a little bit longer and help out with all this over time. But once you fuck things up enough and you like get enough insanity essentially in this game, you kind of start to hallucinate. And then your hallucinations can try and kill you. And that's not fun. Like you can already see them kind of like creeping around in the shadows at the very edges of the vision here, which is a pretty solid mechanic. I kind of like it. Let me go ahead and drop this down here. I do need that backpack though, so we're gonna head back up and grab some... Ooh, let's just drop all this here. Will something come and take this shit? Probably not, right? I'll just hold on to at least the gem in the meantime. And then we're gonna... Oh. Well, I can't grab that. How about this? Have I been here? I haven't been over here. Let's go this way. Jordan says correct. Bland foods made people be bland, essentially, or that was his theory. Interesting. What a fucked up theory. Monster says along with eugenics. Oh, great. DVC who says Kellogg thought that cornflakes would stop people from masturbating. Yes, that and circumcisions. And for women, acid to the... Ooh, okay. So just mutilation across the board. That's great. Why do we like this guy? Does he even have good cereal? You'd think that the Kellogg family would have, like, tried to abandon that name by now. Or rebrand it or something. Like, I feel like if your founder is objectively a piece of shit, maybe consider putting 20 bucks towards hiring some art student to make you a new logo and call it good. Not like their existing logo is doing anything. Oh, Sparrow says, according to Snopes, the claim about Kellogg is mostly false. Really? What parts are true then? Also, Naz just says sugar really improved his snack. And his libido, I guess. I don't think I should be at a graveyard at night. And I don't like the impact this is having on my mental health. So we're just gonna slowly make our way back towards our fire. Can we make a fire pit yet, or is that still out of the question? Let's see. No, I need more stones. Can I get more stones in between now and nighttime? Yeah, let's chop this thing apart. And then if we get a permanent fire pit, we should be at least a little bit better off with regards to getting our camp actually properly set up. Ah, Kashkal said, gotta run, time to get ready for things and stuff. Have a good time getting things and stuff prepared. And Sarah said he was really against masturbation. It apparently had nothing to do with the cereal thing, though. Oh, so he just made cornflakes really boring just cuz? God, some people have no imagination. Oh, a glacier. Give me ice. Can I eat this? Oh my god, it actually restores hunger. That's incredibly counterintuitive, but that's fine, I guess. I do also want to chop down some more trees. Coda says, no, Kellogg was a horrible person, and what mostly said about him and his sanitarium did happen. He had a sanitarium? Fucking, who let the cereal dude own fucking a sanitarium? That is insane. Okay, so the food was starting to get bad, and my little character guy didn't like that, but that's fine. He doesn't make the calls around here, okay? I do. I am his god, as far as he's concerned. Why can't I build this here? Oh, am I just straight up not allowed to build a fire pit on stone? Why? There we go. Close enough. I think it's like... Yeah, there we go. If I turn my camera around, I'm gonna lose my sense of where I am. Yeah, the backpack. Perfect. Thank you. I do need... Oh, I can't wear this and armor at the same time? Shit. Okay. No, that's fine. We'll make this the food backpack. We'll make it a little cooler. I'll pick this up as well. Are we running out of food already, by the way? God, this don't starve thing is harder than it fucking sounds. Also, Coda said the cereal was to help with bland breakfast because he believed it would help, and his brother found the cereal as another way to make money off the patients of the sanitarium. The Kellogg lore goes so much deeper than I thought it would. Holy shit. Let me toss another fire on the log. What else can we make here? A pitchfork, a razor. Eventually I can make a pencil, I guess? Do I want that? Doesn't look like much else. We are at the end of stream though, so I do have to pause there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and allowing me to go on my little adventure over into a, like, survival escapade for a brief moment. DBC said also they only get to keep land as long as they keep breeding as horses. Kellogg donated a bunch of land to a California state college and they acquired a historic sanatorium. Due to the historic status, the buildings can't be torn down, so the college board pitched it as more student housing. What? Did it work? That is insanity. All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I'm gonna send you guys over to a friend of mine for those who are not on TikTok. For those on TikTok, I'm gonna say goodbye now, but I will see you guys tomorrow. And then for those who are over on Twitch and YouTube, YouTubers, can't help you, sorry. I have no way to raid, that is not a thing. But what I can do is recommend you come to Twitch next time, because it's a lot more fun over there. And for those who are on Twitch, let me send you to, let's see, Aries isn't doing his subathon anymore, so we're not gonna do that. But what we can do is raid into Concho, who's still doing his oh my God, what do you call it? His partner push. So we're gonna go say hi. We're gonna help him out. Please have his stream open. If you're, leaving, you can lurk for a little bit. Have it on in the background in a separate tab, that still counts. But we're gonna send everyone over his way so he can get partner before TwitchCon, which is coming up quick. In the meantime, I will see you guys back here again tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific for the next stream. We might do fucking cake opinions next time. I don't know. Have a good night in the meantime. Bye-bye.